Alright guys, this is Tacho here, and today we are playing some more Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. If you remember last time where we cut off, we finally made it to the chaotic realm here, so there's actually a couple things I want to do before we complete this area. So first, what I'm going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to get the Chronomage soul so that I can kill the skyfish on camera and show you guys how to do that. And it shouldn't be too hard. We don't have to really take too long to do this here, because now that I have Black Panther, I'm a whole lot faster and the game is just so much smoother now. And we also have hippogriffs, so it's really not an issue for us to go wherever we want right now. So I'm gonna do that really quickly. Let me see if I can find a warp room. Alright, there really isn't any close by warp rooms, but we're gonna go this way anyway. I'm gonna cut through the waterway and we're gonna go back to the main area of the castle. There's also a couple bits of dialogue that we can get now that we've become Dracula, now that Soma has finally become Dracula. There's a few bits of dialogue that you can get if you go back and talk to Hammer and Mina. So we're actually gonna do that, seeing as how we're pretty much right at the start of the castle right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, Black Panther is just so awesome. You can kill all the really weak enemies with one hit, basically, if you just rush right by them. So it's really cool. I really love this soul. It's definitely one of the best souls that Soma gets. Easily one of my favorites as well. Yeah, we just run right by all those zombies. Alright, so here we go. Let's take a look at what Hammer has to say here. Hey, you seem different. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Really? If you say so. What can I get you? Alright, so again, we're still trying to get this Soul Eater ring here so that we can really make it easier on ourselves to get all the rest of the souls in the game. And you know, I think we're gonna sell some of the new equipments we got. We don't need Calibolg anymore because we already beat Julius. We don't need Dainsliff. We don't need Olrox's suit now that we have Dracula's tunic. We can sell the scarf. And I guess that's it. What I'm actually going to do also is I'm going to get the Tsuchinoko soul, because that decreases the amount of money it takes to buy things from the shop. So with that, we should be able to get the Soul Eater ring a lot easier. So let's talk to Mina here. Well, welcome back. You're Soma, aren't you? Yeah. What happened to you? You look so scary. Nothing happened. I don't want her to know the truth. Okay then. Hey Mina. What? If I weren't Soma anymore, how would you feel? What's wrong with you? Listen, if I looked like me, but if on the inside I was someone else, how would that make you feel? What the hell am I saying? Forget what I just said, Mina, okay? I might not like you anymore. And that look in your eyes scares me. I'd rather see your exterior change, but not the inside. Please forgive me if I ever change. What do you mean, forgive you? It's nothing. I must leave now. No, Soma, wait! Alright, so Soma really doesn't want Mina to know the truth about what happened to him. So now he is Dracula, so really if Mina finds that out, that Soma's basically the Dark Lord, I don't know, that's definitely gonna complicate their relationship, huh? Well, imagine you came home one day and you told your girlfriend you were Dracula. How would she react to that? Well, I don't know, actually. Maybe if she's a fan of Twilight, she might be going nuts on you, but let's just say she was not into Twilight. She was a regular, like, girl. She didn't care much about vampires. That would be pretty awkward, right? So, yeah, I can see where Soma's coming from there. I don't know, guys. I really dislike Twilight. I've never even seen it. I've never read any of the books, but yeah. I like, here's the thing. I like vampires. I like monsters. I like stuff like that, like the Wolfman. I know there's a werewolf in Twilight, but I don't know, guys. I just... It's like a teen romance thing. I remember in high school, all the girls in my class were reading freaking Twilight, and I'm like, why? It's not good. Don't read that junk. But anyway, oh well. We're going over here. We're gonna get the Chronomage soul. I can actually kill these Durgas with the Black Panther, so that's really good. Alright, so here we go. This is Chrono Mage. Remember how we got Galamoth, so now he can't stop time on us, so we can also just kill him in one hit with the Claim Solias. So it's not going to take too long, I hope, to get his soul. Actually, let me go back to my luck equipment. We're going to put back on the Ghost Dancer here. And as for this, I guess we can go with... Oh, the rare ring actually gives us more luck than the lucky charm, so we're going to go with that. And as far as luck goes now, we're as lucky as we can possibly get. So hopefully we get this Chrono Mage soul before too long. I really don't want to spend too much time on this. Actually, I think this guy is from Alice in Wonderland. If you guys remember in Alice in Wonderland, there was like a rabbit who was late and he had like a stopwatch or something. I don't know. I think maybe this is supposed to be a reference to that, but I'm not too sure. Alright, so anyway, I'm just grinding here. I don't know. You guys want to hear a story? Like a ridiculous story of how I almost set the laundromat on fire, guys? So, alright. So, what happened was, I went in to do my laundry, right? And I just put the clothes in the dryer. I had finished washing them. I put them in the wash for like 20 minutes, and then I took them out. And I put my clothes in the dryer. And I set the time on the dryer. I set it for like 35 minutes. That's usually how long I do it because I also have my towels and stuff, like my bed sheets and stuff, so I gotta wash all of that stuff. And I set the thing for 35 minutes just like usual, and I guess I didn't realize that I forgot to set the heat, because the heat was on maximum. I don't know, whoever used the dryer before me must have had the heat on maximum, so I wasn't paying attention. And then I came back after like 35 minutes. I set the timer on my phone so that I would know when to go back to the laundromat. And I went back and I see smoke coming out of the dryer. And I'm like, oh shit, this is about to be a fire. What's going on here? This is my dryer. I put my clothes in here. So I go, I check out the, I open the dryer. There's like smoke coming out of the clothes. One of my shirts looked like it was about to catch fire, man. It was crazy. So I'm actually gonna link a picture of the shirt that got burnt, because a couple of my shirts got burnt, and one of my favorite shirts too, my Bob Marley shirt, it almost caught on fire and it had burn marks on the collar. So I don't know if I can wear it anymore, guys. It's my favorite shirt too, and it's just burnt to a crisp, so I don't know if I can wear it. And also, the smell was really bad, guys. It smelled bad. Like, I don't know if you've ever smelled burning garbage or burning clothes or whatever, but you know how something can smell so bad that you can taste it? It was like that, and it just smelled awful, man. I don't know what to say about that. And there were people in the laundromat looking at me like I was crazy or something. I'm like, guys, my clothes are burning here. Isn't it bad enough that I have to deal with burning clothes? I have to go buy new shirts and stuff now. My pants came out fine. The jeans were fine. My boxers were fine. But as far as the actual, like, shirts go, at least 3 or 4 of my shirts got burnt to a crisp. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to wear those anymore, sadly. And those are some of my favorite shirts. So anyway, guys, that's my little story of how I almost caught fire to the laundromat there. Yeah, I'm stupid, guys. I'm just retarded sometimes. I shouldn't say that word, by the way. That's an offensive word. Yeah, I'm just an idiot. Let's just leave it at that. Am I even going the right way? I'm going back to the Legion place. I don't want to be going that way. I'm going to fight the Skyfish now. While I was telling my story, I picked up the Chrono Mage Soul. So let's actually use that, and I'll show you guys what it does. Costs 96 MP to use it, but it stops time. So, alright, you'll see here, these enemies are moving around. If I use this, they stop in place, so we can kill them pretty easily. And the stopwatch was actually a sub-weapon in the older Castlevania games. In the NES games, you could get the stopwatch, and it was pretty useful in that game, but it also used a lot of hearts in that game too. So, I don't know. Most people prefer using either the holy water or the cross when they play the NES games. So the stopwatch wasn't really that great, and even in this game it's not that great, but it does do a little cool effect there. Alright, we picked up a trident from Triton there. So yeah, it does make a cool effect. It stops time, your enemies can't move anymore, so it's pretty useful there. It doesn't work on bosses, I don't think, which kind of sucks. And there is a skyfish in here. I'm gonna try to... I did it too early. I'm gonna go back to where the big golem is, because that's the easiest way to get it. It's not over here, it's up here. Yeah, so we're just gonna try to get the skyfish soul on camera, because it is a bit tricky. It takes a little bit of practice to get this. So you also, if you're playing this game for the first time, which I doubt because it's been so many years since this game first came out, but yeah, if you're playing this game for the first time, you might not know how to get that soul, so I'm going to show you right now. And then after that, we're going to go get the Tsushinoko soul and try to buy the we're going to try to buy the Soul Eater ring so that I can farm all the rest of the souls in the game. And we can get the Chaos ring, and then we can fight the final boss and beat the game. So this is pretty much going to be the last part of the Let's Play, or the last play session of the Let's Play, I hope. I really don't want this to go on too much longer. I'm going to equip Lightning Dolls so I can kill this guy really quickly. And there's a save point right here, so we're in good luck. I can just save and get back all my MP. Alright, so we're going to go back to the Chrono Mage, and I'm going to really try to get this skyfish soul. I think it drops every time you kill him, I'm not sure. I think it has a 100% drop rate because, oh man, yeah, it's really tricky to get it because he's so fast. And even after you use the stopwatch, it doesn't stop him for very long. Oh man, yeah, he's so quick. And as I said before, the rods, or the skyfish here, is from cryptozoology. So if you're a fan of cryptozoology, you probably know what this is. I said it earlier, it's like an optical illusion of when a bug flies in front of a camera, and it makes this weird, like, rod-looking thing appear on the camera screen. So that's what that is, and people didn't know what that was for a long time. So when they finally found out, oh man, I tried to get him just now, but I had Lightning Doll instead of the Chrono Mage. It's really tough to get the timing on this, and I really just hope that he has a 100% drop rate on his soul, because, alright, here we go, I got him. Skyfish. So there you go. I'm gonna read his description in the enemy configuration thingy here. Let's see where he is. Skyfish. Alright, here he is. A creature that moves at high speed, invisible to catch with the naked eye. So yeah, that's kind of what happens when the bug flies in front of the camera. It makes like a shape that looks kind of like that. So people thought it was an animal. They thought it was like a UFO or some kind of alien or something. I don't know, but it just turned out to be a bug flying in front of the camera. So it was nothing supernatural like that. So when that was debunked, it was pretty funny actually, because people were getting embarrassed because they thought it was something so spectacular, and it really wasn't. Got another bomber armor soul there. We don't really care about that. Alright. Leveled up. I hope this doesn't take too long, guys, because it doesn't look like he drops his soul very often. But I seem to have the timing down a little better now, so... Oh man, he's just so quick. I killed him twice already, but... Yeah, this is pretty tough. And when you use that Chrono Mage soul, it makes everything go in negative, so it looks pretty cool, actually. Seeing the whole world in negative. So yeah, guys, in other news, in other related news to the channel, I bought Elgato capture card, and it was supposed to come yesterday because I ordered it with 1-day shipping so that I could start recording as soon as possible, basically. But I don't know, man, the 1-day shipping failed me this time. I ordered my microphone on Amazon with the same 1-day shipping, and it worked that time, but this time it didn't work out so well. I don't know where my capture card is, but hopefully we get it soon, because I really want to start recording PS4. And alright, there we got the slime soul right there, so I'm gonna save and keep that. But yeah, guys, I ordered the capture card and it hasn't come yet. I don't know where it is, I don't know when it's coming, but as soon as it gets here, we're gonna start recording console games like crazy. We're gonna do so much, guys. I really want this channel to do well, and I'm really gonna put my best foot forward once that capture card gets here, so we can really do all these Let's Plays. And I made a Nintendo Switch breakdown video, kinda, of the reveal that they did with Nintendo. So I definitely want to play Splatoon. I'm pretty sure I nailed it home in that video that I'm a big fan of Splatoon. So once the Switch comes out, we are going to play that, and we are going to play a lot of Splatoon 1 on this channel once my capture card gets here. So definitely look forward to that if you're a fan of Splatoon, because I am also a fan of Splatoon, and I can't wait to start playing that game on the channel. That's a really fun game. And this Skyfish thing is going to take a while, guys. I hope it doesn't take too much longer, and I really hope Tsuchinoko doesn't take too long either, because that's a really good soul to get. I might actually double back and try to get that. Remember earlier when I came to this area, I tried to get a weapon by doing a trick where you can jump off of the imps to reach heights that you wouldn't normally be able to reach. So yeah, now that we have the Hippogriff and also the Giant Bat, we can easily get up there. So I'm going to go get that weapon, and we're going to sell it to Hammer. And hopefully after we get the Tsuchinoko Soul, we'll be able to buy that Soul Eater ring. And then I'm going to try to farm out all the souls in the game. I'll probably do that off screen because, as I said many times, guys, you really just don't want to see me farm all these souls. Because as you see here, I'm just farming one soul here. This is the Skyfish soul, and it's already pretty boring. So yeah, I don't want you guys to have to sit through me killing all the enemies to get souls. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna after we get the Tsuchinoko soul, I'm gonna enter the secret area, the chaos area, the chaotic what's it called again? The chaotic realm. I'm gonna go back in there. We're gonna go all the way up to the door where the final boss is, the very last boss of the game. And then I'm gonna double back, and I'm gonna get all the souls, and then I'm gonna go back to where that boss door is, and we're gonna beat the game there. And there's also a couple of extra things you can do after you beat the game. You can play New Game Plus, which pretty much just gives you all your weapons and all your equipment again. And also, we'll be able to play Boss Rush mode. So I'm definitely gonna play Boss Rush mode because you can win some really good weapons there, like the Valman Way, which was Alucard's old weapon, his favorite weapon. It's really a broken weapon, guys, in Symphony of the Night. And also Harmony of Despair, but not so much in this game. It's not even close to the Claim Salias, if you want my opinion. Because this one, as I said in an earlier part, you can hit enemies through the floor because it's so big. And this is really annoying, guys. I think I'm actually going to cut this part because this is taking way too long, guys. Alright, so yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, and then we're going to come back once I get the soul.